at this point, I don't know what to tell y'all, okay? Y'all were asking me what did I think. The Warriors dropped 92 some odd points in a half. I mean, what are we supposed to do? You know what I mean? Where do we go from here? What's going? I don't know what to tell you guys. Y'all were like, what did you think? What am I supposed to think? I don't know. He's got 92 points in a half. I don't know, y'all. Klay Thompson. Let's just read off some of these stats real quick. He played 27 minutes, right? 27 minutes. He hit 14 threes, an NBA record. Oh, guess who he overtook for that record? Stephen Curry. Unbelievable. 10 threes in the first half. He only had the ball in his hands for 96 seconds. How many dribbles did he take during this whole ordeal? 5. 5 dribbles. 5 dribbles. 5 dribbles. Okay, now let's break this down. Are we ready to quit or are we gonna keep going? Y'all, I'm talking to the rest of the league now. Warriors fans, not you. Are we gonna quit? What are we gonna do? Are we gonna make our own league? Are we gonna split off? What are we doing? Y'all, are we down for that? Are you down for splitting? Are we gonna move to the JBA? Are we gonna take over the D League or are we gonna take over the Drew League? There's different options for us. What are we gonna do? Because we can't keep playing with them. Somebody is taking some steroids or some performance enhancing drugs. Somebody is half robot. I don't know who it is, Klay Thompson. I don't know who it is, but we can't. I don't know what's going on over there. They're doing some lab testing in the Warriors locker room. You know, that's why they're not allowed back there, because there's some nuclear stuff. You know, I looked at the Gatorade during the game and it was flavored nuclear blast. I said, that's a little fishy. What are we putting in their Gatorade? Why are they so good? I don't know. There's no humanly answer for that. You know what I mean? There's no way we're making 14 threes. He has to be part robot. I don't know if we need to get the Men in Black to investigate. I don't know. But at this point, y'all, we need to secede from the league. You know, and we're not going to be like the Confederates and fail miserably. We're going to actually succeed. We're going to actually be winners and do well, because this is a tragedy. I don't know how we can survive with them in this league. Because here's the thing. DeMarcus Cousins, although he has played 0 games and managed to get a ejection, which is beyond me, he still has not played a single game, you guys. We are screwed when he gets back. You know this? I don't know, y'all. At the end of the day, if I'm being serious, a lot of people are like mad at the Warriors, and I understand. But I've passed that phase. You know, y'all that followed me for a long time, you know I used to rip on y'all. But I've passed that phase now. I've graduated from that. I'm 20 years old now, okay? Y'all started following me when I was, what, like 17, 18, I think? Well, people that follow me for a long time. I've grown. You've watched me growing on camera. You've watched me grow, and I've grown past that hatred phase, that let's just rip on the Warriors and their fan wagons. At this point, they're not bandwagons completely, because they've been with the team since they've been good, and it's been a while-ish. So now they're fan wagons, because they did just join just because they were good, and they don't even know who Monte Ellis is. However, it's been such a long time now that they really consider themselves fans. So now it's a fan wagon. It's not a bandwagon, they're fan wagons. Congratulations, you've been promoted. I used to rip on y'all, but at this point, it's like, what can we do? Like, it's them. That's their talent. You know what I'm saying? Now, let me tell you this. If DeMarcus Cousins was playing, oh, you best believe I would be in uproar. And when he comes back, I will be back on my stuff. You know, I'll be back on my criticism and everything and my ripping y'all, because that's not fair. He should never have been on that team in the first place. I was trying to act like nobody else offered him stuff. I made a whole, I'm not going in the comments with you guys. I'm not. If you comment that, it's gonna be gone with the wind, because I did a whole video debunking that little theory that the Warriors were the only ones that reached out. That's not true. That's not true. Go look at that video. I'm not doing it with y'all in the comments today. I'm not. This whole thing where we're paying them pennies, basically he's playing on a plantation. It's slavery. It's slavery. Somebody set him free. But you know, at this point, it's just, actually, I can be a little mad. I was gonna say at this point, it's just the people that they drafted. You know what I mean? When they had that incredible, was it 73-1 season, something around there? It was just people that they drafted. I respected that so much, even though I just disliked them for some reason. I respected that a lot because look, y'all literally grew with that talent. You developed that talent. You made the right choices. The GMs and everyone in the front office, y'all did amazing. And then y'all had to go in, well, you didn't even, it's not even your fault for getting KD. That's a KD thing. All KD's fault. And then the balance of talent in the NBA, he like shifted drastically. And now we have DeMarcus Cousins, so we're like shifting it even more every year. Next year they're gonna go for Giannis. You know, next year they're gonna go for, I don't know, somebody else. And it's just shifting, shifting, shifting. I can't be completely mad just because they're so talented. But at the end of the day, like, I think Warriors fans do have to understand where the frustration is coming from. But I think we have to understand as non-Warriors fans how they feel. They're lit right now. And if it was our fan bases, we probably would be lit a little bit at least. So I don't want to get too mad at Warriors fans. It's not y'all fault. It's not the Warriors fault. They're just really good, okay? Stephen Curry is unbelievable. Like, before this season, I was like, oh, he's good. But no, this season, if he keeps us up, he's like, we might have to rank him. He's bumped up. Up. Yeah, I'm talking up. He's amazing. At this point, there's no who's the greatest shooter. It's him. There's no question. And I know a lot of people are haters and stuff. He's the greatest shooter of all time. And I think that will ever touch the league unless Trae Young out of nowhere just steps it up with just a tad bit. You know, he's already kind of on that ridiculous wavelength, but he's not doing it like Curry, obviously. But I'm saying Curry is amazing. Clay, he's very inconsistent. First couple games he was playing like KCP. Not effective. But then this game, he just turned up. Once again, I don't know what they feed them, what type of vitamins they're getting before the game, but you know, he turned up. And I'm just joking about the drugs. Calm down. They're not taking drugs. They're just very talented. And I'm jealous, but you know, enjoy this season of fruitfulness, of benevolence. However, if you guys manage, I'm telling this the Warriors fans, guys, if they manage to lose this season, they will go down in history as the worst team to ever exist on planet Earth. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care. I literally don't. If they do not win the title this year, to me, they will be the worst team. They're worse than the Bobcats. They're worse than the Wizards this year. They're worse. I don't care what you guys say. Oh, they got a good record though. They're good players. No. If you don't somehow crush everybody in the finals, you're terrible. That's the expectation. Yes, it is. And I'm almost done wrapping the video up, but here's the sad part. Here's what kind of irks people, because at the end of the day, we can't do anything. They're really great. They have the players they have. Complaining about it clearly hasn't done anything as of late. They're great. But here's what I don't want to see, because Warriors fans, I know you guys are real hype. You know, they're running through everybody. It's cool. But just as a fan of sports, I think in general, I don't think any sports fan really wants to see, not playoffs, but in the finals, teams getting blown out. I'm sorry, but I will tell you this straight up. I've only been on this earth for 20 years, so I haven't had much, you know, finals experience, I guess. But I'll tell you easily, last year's finals was the least interested I've ever been in an NBA finals ever. Like I have never been less interested before. If I asked a lot of people, it would probably be the same way, because like, how many games didn't they get swept? They got swept, didn't they? Nobody wants to see that. Nobody, like, that's not entertaining. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, sports is there for entertainment. It's not there for them to get stronger. No, it's there for our entertainment. Sorry as that sounds. So I think the NBA, like, just fundamentally and logically, they're gonna have to, even if they don't do anything, they're gonna have to seriously sit down and think about something. If they are really blowing just everybody out, they sweep somebody in the finals this year, like, you're gonna have to sit down and think about it. I don't know if you can change it or what. I know it's a tricky situation. We've never really been in this predicament before, and that speaks to how good they are. Giving them credit. However, no sports fan, I think even Warriors fans, or at least rational, like, Warriors fans, can probably agree. Nobody really wants to see that. It's not fun. You know what I mean? Even if they win, that's cool, but I'd rather it be a struggle. Like, when LeBron beat the Warriors, that was interesting because it came down to the wire. close games, high competitiveness. The talent was sort of the same or around the same, whereas this year the talent levels is gonna be skewed. Every team they play in, every team is gonna be so skewed. And if they're blowing teams out in the finals again, you know, I'll watch it, but I'll get on here, just make a quick little recap and I'm done, you know, because it's not that interesting. So that's just what I think. I don't know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below. Do you like watching NBA finals in which it's not competitive at all? Is that fun for you? Like LeBron checking out like 5 minutes ahead of time? Like, is that fun for y'all? Y'all enjoy that? If that's what you enjoy, then maybe it's just me. I'm not sure. I can only speak for myself, but I'm just saying, like, that's what I saw. Like, I get bored. It's not entertaining to me. Tell me why I started playing 2K last year instead of really watching the full game with intensity. I wasn't invested. Maybe it's just me though. So let me know if y'all like watching blowouts in the finals. I'll respond to all the comments. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Check out some other videos I got cracking over here. And I was on the NBA Playmakers channel again, so go ahead and show some love in the comments. Show up, just type the Splash Squad. They just need to know that we're in the building. Okay, so check that video out right here. Subscribe to join the Splash Squad down here. Shout outs to the squad. Peace.